Hey guys, what's up? Wes Adams here with Autodesk. We're in San Francisco for GDC 2013, and I'm talking to Judd Simantov, co-founder of Game Character Academy, and also independent contractor. He's worked with Naughty Dog, Blizzard, Riot, Big Red Button. He's worked on tons of projects. Judd, what can you tell me about your most recent project?
One of the big projects I've been working on that I can talk about is The Last of Us. That's something that I was working at Naughty Dog, I was on Uncharted, and then I moved over to The Last of Us. Been working on that for a bit, and then when I went into independent contracting, I continued to work on that. So I've been doing that working on that project for about 3 years now. Yeah.
And how have you been involved in that project? Like, what's really your role?
Cool, yeah. So when I was at Naughty Dog, I was heading up most of the rigging and doing all the tools, pipelines, rigging stuff for it. When I left, I basically focused mostly on rigging stuff. So I've been involved in a lot of the rigging of the main characters, Joel, Ellie, those are the main characters, the male and female that you see in the trailers and stuff. And I'm responsible for rigging them, their faces, their bodies, all of that kind of stuff.
So in The Last of Us, there's really an emphasis on the relationship between Joel and Ellie. And I think when you're trying to get an emotional reaction of the player, there's really something to be said for identifying with the characters. So the facial animation is extremely important. How do you get into that mindset to create something that's really accurate that can make an emotional response?
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, when we started working on the project, it was a mandate, right? Like, we really have to take it to the next level. Naughty Dog has always really pushed story and characters, and really the characters being able to carry the narrative. And for us, The Last of Us was taking it one step further. So we really try to push the fidelity of what we can do in the face, the subtlety. You know, there's just a lot of the moments of these sort of still moments where a character's thinking, or where it's just this really deep emotional moment. We have to try to sell that the characters are alive, and so we spent a lot of time really just pushing the faces, making them better. And I mean, that ranges from everything, from modeling to rigging to texturing, shading, lighting, all through the pipeline. We really try to take the stuff to the next level. Yeah.
So you were telling me that you do a lot of physical sculpting work out of clay also. Is there a link between what you do in clay and then what you would create for a game?
I think that the physical sculpting part of it and the clay side of things is really good in terms of it's all art-based, it's all principle and foundation-based. You don't have tools and things that get in the way. It's really just an artistic process, so you're working on achieving an emotion and eliciting, evoking some kind of emotion out of a sculpt. And I think if you can master that, and you can take that and apply it into your CG, you have a better understanding of everything. So I don't think there's necessarily, like in production, a direct translation of it, but we definitely use it just in terms of, just for me myself, use it in terms of like as a foundation, as a learning thing, as being able to get better and have a better understanding of stuff. Yeah.
Do you have any recommendations for students if they want to aspire to be like you one day?
Yeah, join Game Character Academy.
So where can they learn more about Game Character Academy?
Game Character Academy, you can visit www.gc-academy.net. But I mean, to answer your question, really, I would say that if you want to get into rigging and facial stuff and all that kind of thing, look into, learn about anatomy, learn faces. I think sculpture is a huge part of rigging and something you should really know about and learn about. And try, play with the tools, play with Maya, understand what rigging tools are available to you. Yeah.
Great. Thanks so much for taking the time. Guys, if you want to see more, head over to area.autodesk.com/GDC 2013. Thank you, Judd.
Thanks a lot, Wes.